Not rocking the shoes, man.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
you're funny.
But on that though, the fact that like we talked in the spring about NIL, now that it's here and now it's actually happening, and now you're actually one of the people making a couple of bucks. Nice to live in that world and have the super senior year to be able to do it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I try not to focus on it too much though. I mean, money is money, but I'm here to work, finish school and get to the league. So that's what I'm mostly focused on.
In terms of doing that, what are you working on here this fall camp in particular?
I'm just mastering everything in my craft, whether it's releases, making contested catches, just playing my best ball out there every day.
How do you feel like this team responded to that first scrimmage offensively? How did you guys respond? How that went?
I think it was good. I think we're taking steps every day. Dudes are improving, especially the young dudes are starting to make a lot of plays for us, and that's going to be huge because we're going to need them this year. So I think it was a step forward.
In your experience, what's the biggest thing you look for from week 1 to week 2 in fall camp?
Just that improvement, us taking steps forward. Typically the biggest jump is from the first scrimmage to the second scrimmage, so just continue to take those steps and continue to get better, whether it's the O-line, receivers, quarterbacks, everybody just getting better.
Moorhead was talking about the freshman receivers and the potential they have, and he brought up Isaiah Brevard as a guy that physically he seems to be there. It's not just catching him up to speed from knowing the playbook. What have you just seen out of him and his growth?
Definitely, he has all the physical abilities. I think he, at the beginning, the playbook was kind of the biggest thing for him to figure out, and I think he's starting to tighten up on that. And he's continued to make plays. He made a lot of plays on last scrimmage, so he's going to continue to do that going forward.
A lot of the big talk with the full off season was get a full playbook now to get to open that up a little bit more. Do you see the guys on offense kind of grasping that, and how is that coming along?
Definitely, they put a good plan forward for us, and I think we're doing a great job of collecting that information and putting it on the field. So we're doing a great job.
I think Mario was saying something along the lines of this being one of the most competitive fall camps since he's been here. Like that's what he was going for. Do you think he's kind of hitting that? How are you absorbing that?
Definitely. Like we talk about every day, it's DBs versus receivers, O-line versus D-line. It's really competition out there, and that's doing nothing but making us better. So I'm happy with the way it's going.
Who are some of the guys you like to go against in the secondary?
Definitely Mikael Wright. That's like he's one of the best dudes out there. So I love going against him. Obviously Dante Manning, Triquez, they're all doing a great job. But Mikael's my #1 for sure.
What's the competition like even in the room, Johnny? Where obviously you and Jalen are the older guys and you're returning starters. At the same time, you've got 3 freshmen in particular who are trying to not just learn from you, but challenge you.
Definitely. That just comes with the game. Obviously being on a great team, I think every great team, if you look at the past national championship teams, they've all had great receivers and a great receiver core. So, us competing and us fighting for jobs is going to do nothing to make us better. And that's going to continue in the game of football at the next level, whether it's here, high school, and NFL. So, that's part of the game.
What are some of your impressions of those freshman receivers so far?
Excuse me?
What are some of the impressions of the freshman receivers so far?
I mean, they're hard workers. They're technicians. They really want to take the coaching points and put it on the field. So, I love the way those dudes work, and they're going to continue to be great. I think we got some future Biletnikoff winners over here. So, yeah.
Take yourself back to your freshman year. What did they have that you didn't have? What did you have that you think they could get better at too?
I think from a knowledge standpoint of playing receiver, knowing leverages, and how to close space, how to have vertical pushes and different stuff like that. I think they have a better grasp, whether that's from the great coaching from BMAC or whatever. But I think they're steps forward. They're more steps forward than I was when I was their age. So I'm excited for those dudes going forward.
What is it you like the most about playing wide receiver, Johnny?
Dang. Definitely the big plays. That's probably the most fun for me is when a deep ball's in the air or scoring a touchdown or making a big block for your homeboy behind you. So all those different things, really. It's a combination.
You say big plays. Is there one that you reflect on or you kind of hold close to you?
I try not to do that, honestly. I try to stay in the moment, try to focus on the next play. If you keep looking backwards, you're never going to be able to move forward. So.
No, you've moved between all the positions throughout your career. Versatility is great. That's always a trait. It's always a positive trait. At the same time, having a home is nice too. Do you have a preference by way of X, Y, or Z?
No, I mean, I'll play whatever. I'll play any of them, really. Whatever position they're going to put me in to help this team is what I'm going to do. So, I'm comfortable with all of them. So, I'm ready for whatever.
Cool.
That's it. Appreciate you guys.